and your mood just goes down. Like, why do you think at work I'm nearly always happy? Like, I get pissed off. Yeah. But why do you think I'm nearly always happy at work?
Because you're present.
Because I know, like, if someone pisses me off, I'm like, I don't have to be pissed off.
Yeah.
I can dismiss it.
Drop it.
And think of happier things.
Definitely.
So it's not so much ignoring feelings and burying them.
It's just knowing when to control them and how to control them.
Exactly. It's like, imagine... I know I'm coming out with all these fucking analogies today. I don't know where they're coming from. But like a washing line, right? Imagine a washing line going across, right? And on the washing line, you've got all these t-shirts, right? But you can flick the line along, so you can move it, right? So it goes around. That's your mind. These are all the t-shirts represent your thoughts, okay? Yeah. You can choose which one to pull off.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can choose which one to pass over.
Exactly.
But the one that's dead in front of you, often people will just pull off. Yeah. Even if it's not the one they want.
Exactly.
Put it on, and then it ruins the day because it's not the shirt they actually wanted. It's just, it's there. Oh, do you know what I mean? It's that kind of, it's that kind of feeling that fucks people in the head on a day-to-day basis because they don't understand that thinking is not happening to them. They are doing it themselves, and yeah, just
mic drop.
Boom. You're in control of your thoughts. You have the power to dismiss your thoughts. You can think happy. It's a choice. Okay, now I get the one thing that everyone always comes back with this is that mental health exists. Yes, it does. But there is a line where it stops being a mental illness and becomes an excuse. Mm-hmm. So, like, my dad and my mum have, like, obviously they're middle-aged now, so they have problems, and, sometimes they whine and bitch and moan, and everyone does. But they don't understand how their thoughts work. Yeah. A lot of my friends don't understand how their thoughts work. Yeah. I'm saying, dude, look, stop and think. Yeah. And then it's okay.
It's said everywhere. It's a fact that obviously the brain is the most powerful thing ever, and it's really it's underestimated how powerful it actually is. So, like you say, you can control it, and it's just knowing how to control it and when to control it. And you can. There's no reason to say you can't, because your brain is physically capable of doing anything. Yeah. It's mentally capable of doing whatever the hell you want to do, and that's just the end of it. That's as simple as that. You can do it because your brain has the power to do it. It's just being aware of it and thinking about things on a much deeper level than the ordinary person might think about. That kind of pigeonholes people. I don't want to pigeonhole people into ordinary.
People do that. People like the average, we did before we learned about this. We are not taught how to control thoughts.
Exactly.
In school, we're not taught how to dismiss thoughts. I thought, just think happy things, do happy things. But if you're covering it up with this happy stuff, if you're going out and going, no, I have to stop thinking this way and do happy stuff, it's still there. Yeah. You're not accepting it and dismissing it. Yeah. You're just covering it over. There's a difference. Exactly. And that's where people go wrong.
Exactly.
That is where a lot of shit happens. Like, I like to think I'm a very happy person. Yeah. I'm sarcastic and I can be a bit of a dick, but I'm a happy person. Yeah. I can dismiss my thoughts whenever I want now. Yeah. Like, I can have thoughts about this video that it's not going to go well, but dismiss it because it'll stop me from talking. I'll be like, you can't talk. You know what I mean? Like, it'll just stop me from talking.
It's funny you say that, because you were talking about, I'll just kind of finish up here on the reference to being on stage and stuff, because that's where I have the most experience, the most knowledge. When I'm in that present moment, I've found there has been times, very, very, very little, but there has been times where my mind will almost nearly drift away, and it's weird because it's different because I'm almost aware of, when I become aware that I'm playing guitar and I'm playing a gig, that's when I mess up, if that makes sense. It's weird,
if you become too self-aware.
Yeah, when I become too self-aware, that's when I overthink things and I start thinking, am I playing this riff right? Am I singing this right? But if I just be in the moment and let that moment kind of take me on that journey, that's when everything goes well. And then afterwards, when I finish the gig, I can be like, yeah, that went well. I haven't overthought it. Again, dismissing. There'll be times you make a mistake on stage, you play the wrong note, you sing the wrong thing, but you've just got to dismiss it, keep playing, keep going. Exactly. It's the same thing. You just got to. It shouldn't affect the show, and you shouldn't let it affect the show. Treat life in that same way. And that's what I would kind of advise from that, basically.
Yeah, I think just to finish off as well, my part, I think that so many people have such a trouble with letting go of things that have happened to them in the past, and they constantly bring it up in their lives, whether it's an ex-partner, a traumatic event. And to tell you the truth, in the nicest, most honest way possible, you're not the only ones to get over it.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, but that's like the genuine, like that's the genuine truth. Like,
Honestly.
get the fuck over it. Like how much shit has happened to you in your life? How much shit has happened to me? How much shit has happened to your best mate? How much shit has happened
Every
to
single human on the earth, essentially, like
exactly?
is
But
went through something.
then it's like the thoughts that you are not dismissing then lead to a victim mentality, which leads to further mental illnesses such as depression and anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
Because you're not focusing enough on what you're doing. You're bringing up the past, everything's coming in your mind, and people think, well, that's an illness, I can't control it. And it's like, yeah, you can, you just don't know how. Like, they exist,
key,
like illnesses exist, I acknowledge that,
Yeah.
but there's also a line where you can actually still control it. Alright, so we're going to finish it there because that's pretty long enough. So thank you for watching. I hope you got some good value out of this, and we'll see you in the next one.